Good evening, good afternoon, parents, families. How are you all doing today? My name is Coach Set. I'd like to welcome you to our first draft night for Fun Flag Football. We truly thank you for your presence and your participation. First, I want to introduce and reintroduce Fun Flag. Fun Flag started out 3 years ago as just kind of an idea of getting some kids together to play flag football, to try to get them ready to go and get on to junior high or high school, where in Julian is the only place that we have organized football until a couple years ago. Last year we had 6 teams and were able to compete between Julian and Warner. This year I'm waiting for registration to account for all the students and athletes, but this year I'm hoping that we're going to have quite a number more because this year is going to be a bit more fun. Today we're doing some giveaways. You have to be registered for the giveaway. For those parents that are doing a late registration, we're also going to do a little bit of a late giveaway for a couple other things. So you're not lost completely. Thank you for that. So that's the introduction. That's the beginning of everything. The last thing I want to say to the introduction is, again, this league's made by your families, by you kids, and we apologize because the flyer we sent out had the wrong and incorrect date. So with that, we want to make sure we let you know that we will be more specific and intentional with our communication to make sure that we are getting all of the stuff to you correctly, so that you can come and join us for all of this. So season 2 of Fun Flag, we're expanding, and in expanding, our hope is to be able to give the athletes a little bit more understanding of real competition.
I never played.
Well, my hope is you'll love playing it and you'll enjoy playing it as well.
And I'll have more friends to invite to my house.
That too, very positive thing. And more friends is always a big thing to be able to come out and play. So we're hoping that all the kids can be able to bring their friends out and play. This year, we're hoping that we will be able to compete in Friday Night Lights. That will take place at Rancho Bernardo. I'm sure we'll be able to have parents and myself and my partner will be able to carpool any kids or any families that need it. The age groups, I want to be clear on this, the age groups are gone by grade, not necessarily age. So if you are 14 years old and you happen to be in second grade, you're playing on the second grade team. I'm sorry, that's how it works. So the age groups, grade groups for each team are kindergarten, first, second, third and fourth, fifth and sixth, and then seventh and eighth. If there are any kids that are just that good and they want to play up, then we're solid and we can do that as well. For the games that we're not playing for Friday Night Lights that are not at Rancho Bernardo, we have the privilege to be able to play at Jess Martin, and we're hoping to get confirmation to be able to play some games at Julian High School in partnership or not necessarily interrupting the Julian High School's football team schedule. So that is the age brackets, group brackets, and where the games we played. Oh, sorry. Also, practices. I know this is important. Practices. I'd like to make sure that the kids are able to access more practices. Whether they can make all of them is up to the parents and the situation. But I'd like to offer more opportunities for them to learn. So Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, we will be having practice at 5 p.m. at Jess Martin Park. Again, that's Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. We'll be having practice at Jess Martin Park. As coach, I would recommend that the kids try to make it at least 2 out of the 3 practices. I know that's a big commitment with also the games being on the weekend. But my hope is we can make it accommodating and enjoyable for the kids and easy enough for parents to participate and come out as well. So that's games, practices, and age groups. So I would love to, and I'm trying to move along quick because I know that not everybody want to sit up here and listen to somebody talk. They'd rather be moving or doing something. So help. I say that again. Help. We are still a small program that is trying to grow, and this is still only our second official season. So we're hoping that there are parents that can help out, whether it be just someone assisting during practices, whether it be parents that are able to help coach some of the kids, or maybe it's just parents that are getting together to help provide small snacks or something for the kids at halftime in between games, or maybe even after practice. That way, when they're going home, they're not going home just hungry, and parents aren't dealing with angry, hungry kids in the car on the drive home. Um, I know that if you've spoken to me, you may feel like I think I know everything there is to know about football. And I will tell you that I've studied and I've been studying forever, and I still only really know a drop in the pool of football. Uh, it's a very expansive sport. There's a lot going on, and the most important thing is it's always changing because the athletes are the ones that really invoke the game, and we're always getting new students. So as much as I know, I only know so much that I can help out with others and learn with others as we're coaching these kids to get better and better at the sport. So I welcome all coaches to be able to come out and help us be able to coach, and I look forward to learning from anybody who is willing to come out and help. We require coaches to get CPR, first aid, and concussion. We have the program for you that you can easily just sign up and take it. It's online, but we require that so that all of our kids, regardless of what happens, will be able to be safe because we'll have all the coaches that are involved able to administer whatever is necessary. And if it's out of our hands, then we know how to call the police or the ambulance. So those are just the simple requirements, and it's not hard. I think there may be about 30, 45-minute training online, so it's not too complicated. Um, I have an outline for game plans and all of those things, but I do really look forward to being able to work with other parents to create some of this stuff. The last thing that would be amazing is if we were able to start doing somewhat of a small booster club that could also end up going and helping out, bringing the kids more equipment or just helping them be able to get food or snacks when they're traveling. Small stuff that's simple for the kids. The program will handle the much larger things. But hey, you want to help with that stuff, we'd love that part too, because a helping hand is always great, as it takes a village to raise kids and even more to help coach them up. Lastly, we're going to have some nice, wonderful giveaways. Um, Today, we're giving away a free registration, and then online, we're going to be giving away a football and a couple of sets of flags, and maybe a jersey as well. Again, I was hoping this was going to be really quick. Excuse me, I'm still going. And I only have one last thing that I wanted to make sure I could share with. No, please go have a seat. Please go have a seat. Thank you. That I wanted to make sure I shared with the parents, and it was to give them an idea of how simple that I'm trying to create the system so that if you have a 4-year-old, if you have a 5-year-old, that you feel confident they can come and play and participate and enjoy while still learning some of this stuff. So I'll pass this around after I show it out, but I made a nice little simple scheme to where it kind of shows the positions, color scheme on where they will be playing, both offense and defense, and to make sure that when we go from there, this is the offense playbook. We're going to put the plays on these. I'll have a couple of these drawn out. Might end up on a big whiteboard to make it a little easier and clearer. Um, and this is again for the defense, so the kids are clear, able to see it and understand. But more importantly, I went through and tried to give them a clear idea of the different routes that they'll be able to run. Nice, big, colorful, bold, so that they want to play with it, want to see it, touch it. And then also just an ability to kind of try to show and give a little idea. This is a little more complex for the older kids, but again, still just trying to use colors, big pictures, and all the good stuff to give them simple ideas of what we're doing and how we'll build up to it. So I'll pass this around. This was just some templates to be able to give parents an idea so that you all feel confident about what you're getting into and where your kids are stepping into. So the last thing I wanted to touch on before we go is our disciplines, coaching practices, and principles. And I'll leave it with one simple thing: fun. These kids are here to enjoy sports, make friends, like what the young one said, and to be able to just have a time of their life and build memories. So while we're coaching Fun Flag, and I named it that, spelled it that way to really push that forward, I want to make sure that the kids have fun. As for coaching, the easiest way for kids to have fun and still be able to learn and participate is by ensuring that we're giving them the space to feel safe by coaching them correctly. We're listening to them so we can help coach in the way that they will best be able to learn and receive. And then lastly, we're their biggest cheerleader. If the kids don't feel like we're really pushing them because we see how they can be, how they can play, and the skills that they're trying to exhibit, display, a lot of times they can feel defeated. So my big three are safety, security, communication, and being their biggest cheerleader. So thank you. I hope that was quick enough. I hope you enjoyed, and we look forward to season 2 of Fun Flag and being able to teach your kids and just have fun all around. If there are any questions, please feel free to throw them out or give me a call if there's anything else you need. So practices will be about an hour with Oliver and Anubis' age that are a little bit younger. I actually go for about 45 minutes, and it's more game oriented, small skill stuff where I'm teaching just the small attributes. And then, all right, let's play a game after, and it folds into the skills that they'll need to make it an easier way to grasp. So 45 minutes or so for some of the younger ones, but maybe an hour, maybe hour 10 for the older kids. But that, again, depends on how the practice is going. So thank you for your
I
time.
have questions.
Oh,
So, the practices start at 5.
yes.
Daylight savings going to come into effect. What happened after?
We'll move the practice up a bit earlier then. And I'm not sure how they're going to do it with the law that they just passed about keeping daylight savings.
Oh,
So
yeah.
we're not switching hours. So but I'll make sure that parents are informed ahead of time so everybody's prepared.
Okay. The practice is at Jess Martin
Yes.
and flag football,
Yes.
and you go by periods.
So quarters, yes. So and essentially what happened is they're small quarters, but it's kind of more based on a half. So they'll play, get a break at halftime, get some time to rest, recoup, and they'll play another half. For Friday Night Lights, we'll actually have double headers. So we'll play a game, take a break, and then play another game, and then we'll be able to head back home.
And say, I got other questions. Let me think. Yeah.
Take your time. Take your time.
Registration with what?
So registration includes jersey, flags, and the requirements to be able to play as a mouthpiece. And hopefully that we're able to get all of the athletes some cleats, no metal spikes. If you use cross training shoes or some football shoes that are meant for kind of grass training, those should be okay as well.
When is registration?
Registration is now. Registration has been going on for a couple weeks. We will have to close registration about August 25th or somewhere around there to ensure that we aren't building too big a roster. We have to be able to give and set a roster when working with Friday Night Lights, as well as we need to have roster set for Fun Flag.
What's the date of registration?
The cost of registration, we would hope, we would pray that every family could give us $60 to include all of those wonderful things: the jersey, the flags, the coaching, the games, practices, but referees. However, we understand that it's not everybody's not able to afford that. So in those situations, we're asking that if you could please give what you can afford. If you need a scholarship, please reach out to us, communicate with us, and we'll work with you.
So my granddaughter, 4-year-old,
Yes.
is there a leg for her?
Is she in kindergarten yet?
No.
Okay.
Actually, she's being homeschooled.
Okay. So we will talk about that on the side, but last year what we did to make sure we can incorporate the younger kids that there isn't a real set league for, we did a Fun Flag minis and we allowed them to come out and play. We still coached them up, taught them the skills. They had their own set game to play and everything like that. It just wasn't with the official league, and that's how we made sure that happened. So
What you miss is that
thank you. Bless.
$60 a child.
Registration ends soon. Please register. See you soon. The registration website is Free Thought Revolution, freethoughtrevolution.com. Click on Fun Flag and it'll take you right there. Thank you again. Bless.